Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. I am Frederick Walter Sompon, founder of Book World International. Today I have a new topic, uh, which is very important to the world and even to every individual who believes in leadership. And the topic is becoming a leader. And this topic is derived from the title of the book written by Dr. Matt Monroe. He's dead right now, but he was a great man that I really follow. I love to read his book. Yeah. Well, many of the suffering we find in this world are the result of bad leadership. And because of bad leadership leading from home and our little communities, and at the same time, spreading over to our various countries and continents, their actions are becoming a problem of our existence somehow on the face of earth. Today, we talk about global warming. Our leaderships are trying to play a lip service to such a action they need to take by making our world a better place. So, like I said, the economic issues we are faced with this day, even in our various countries, are the result of the actions of our various government not being able to really regulate the economy. As a result, things are going bad, and people are living in bad states. People are living below standard, like I say, and societies are becoming bad, especially those of us from Africa. Well, like I said, the title is taken from a book written by Dr. Miles Monroe. We were all born to lead in this world. There is an old school mentality derived from the Greek days that leadership is for a special people. But I would say leadership, it is not for a special people. As a father in your home, you are a leader. As an individual, even, you are a leader to yourself, because if you are not able to lead your own life, your life become to move in the wrong direction. So individuals can lead, and they can also lead homes and family leadership. Some are becoming our society leadership, and those leadership some are being collectively promoted that lead to having government leadership as well. So a leader, a good leader, not only knows where he is going, but he can inspire others to go with him. So, if you want to be a good leader, in the first place, you must first of all examine your own life. And there is no way anyone can lead this world or lead a group of people if, as a person, you are not able to lead yourself. So, there are so many leadership we have. One, self-leading, and leading people as well, and subject leading. A man can lead in a subject. A man can lead a group of people, and for a man to lead a group of people, first of all, that man should be able to lead himself. There are things you need to know to be able to lead yourself, and then the power of being able to lead others, you can show forth that power in a very good way that will benefit the society. Well, you lead with your life. Like I said, many persons don't even care to lead their own lives. Today, if you look at the issues of poverty, it is mainly derived because of people not being able to lead themselves appropriately. They don't see value in themselves. They don't notice that they were born to lead. Because I remember in the book of Genesis 1 verse 26 in the Bible, God said He made us in His own image and His likeness, and He gave us authority to lead. Authority to lead. The fact is, it has so many realms, and if you don't follow the realms, sometimes you will not be able to lead yourself, and you will not be able to lead your family, or you will not be able to lead a collective uh, 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 human uh, that is within a society. So you lead either your family in your home, you lead either in a community over a group of people, you lead either spiritually as a person, you lead in a subject matter, either you are schooled into. There are a lot of people who are very good in a subject matter. It is because they understand how to lead in the subject matter by studying in the right way. They put in time and they double up because they want to be the best in that subject matter. So as a result, they are more productive in those subject matter, or the kind of subject they want to lead in. They put their time into it. They study hard. They read, and because of that, they are more professional in their society because of what they learn to do by putting their time and effort into what they wanted to learn, and they learn it well. You can lead as a person either in a political setting, and you can lead also within a community, like I said. If you failed in your ability to lead in your today, accept to be treated anyhow in your tomorrow by others who will lead you. There are types of leadership I want to talk about for you to understand. There is a leadership we call called to lead, and there is a leadership we call made to lead. There are people who are leading us today in the world because they were called to lead. Maybe people make them to say, we want you to lead this group of people. It could be either through a democratic process where election is there. When election is promoted, that means the people are calling a person to lead them through a democratic process. So a type of leadership, uh, for example, you need to understand is the call to lead. You were made to lead. It's a type of leadership where an individual walk into the full shoes of a leadership system, and because they walk into this full shoes of or the footsteps of a kind of leadership system that is designed, uh, that means they are made to lead. This is where a system allows a person to lead. There are many systems of leadership that make people to lead. You are made to lead. You are called upon to lead. Another leadership system is forced to lead. Such a leadership system also could either be a dictatorship form of leadership system, or a kind of rebel, or a rebel system where you see rebel commanders and others, they are fighting away so that they can lead a group of people. That form of leadership. That's what I call a forced to lead leadership. But there are things you need to understand about a leadership. There are 10 essential elements that are derived by the late Dr. Man Monroe, and I want you to take note of these things so that as an individual, you can develop that ability to lead, because everyone in this world was made to lead. No one should refute this. No one should tell you that you were born not to lead, or you were born to be made as a subject. It's a big lie. It's a very big lie. If you don't know how to lead your own life, definitely there is no way you can lead others. So everyone's were born to lead. If you don't know how to lead yourself, it is possible when you wake up today while walking on the road, if you don't know how to lead yourself, you could dump yourself into a hole. So leadership, we were made to lead. Refute the old or the orthodox idea that there are a certain group of people that are made to lead. I can remember, if you follow Greek history, sometimes they look at the height of an individual. They used to look at the height of an individual, sometimes the family background, and then they feel that such a person can lead. That is why when you look at the kingship system these days, they are trying to follow the orthodox method of leadership. Sometimes irresponsible individual, because a kingship is designed for the family to lead. So as a result, a responsible individual or a late or a person that are not reached a mature age yet, but that person can lead a kingship. It is because what? The leadership system was designed in such a way to be promoted by such a society. So let's look at the 10 essential elements for leadership development. These things have been prepared by the late Dr. Matt Morrow in his book, Becoming a Leader. One thing is discover yourself. If you want to discover yourself, that is why I want you to read the book of Genesis 1, verse 26. Read the book of Genesis, verse 1 to 26. If you read that, God made you in his image, and that simply suggests that he gave you the ability as a God person to be able to lead. And he said he gave you authority to lead the world, to govern the world. And this world was made for human beings, individuals like us, that are of flesh and blood. It was not a spirit being God gave the power to the lead. So you are the one, and I am the one, and others that are human beings like us are the one God gave the power to the lead. So do not allow anybody to tell you that you are not made to lead. You are made to be made as a subject, or to be subjugated by anybody, or to be made as a slave. No, you are made. Carry that leadership mentality in you, that you were made to lead. So create that system. Be able to discover yourself for the leadership. And the next thing is capture your vision. If you want to lead, know exactly where you are going, what you need to do. Look at the future. That your leadership should be the one to do the right thing. Your leadership should be a leadership that will help society. A leadership should be a leadership that will change your setting, your society, change your life, and change your family life as well. So you are born as a leader. Why are you sitting and allowing poverty to turn you the other way? Why are you sitting and allowing society to turn you into a subject? Why allow such a thing? You were born to lead. Wake up now. Capture your vision and begin to walk into your dream. The next thing is share your inspiration. Are you inspired that you must lead? Develop that desire. I'm telling you right now, wake up. You were born to lead. So develop that inspiration and begin to do something about your life right now. Do something about your life because you were born to lead. Nobody, even if you are a woman in your home where the father is not around, or the husband of you is not around, and you are being permitted to govern the lives of your children, at that point you are a leader. There are single mothers in the world, they are leaders. There are single fathers in the world, they are leaders. They are leading their family. It is all about making society better. The next thing is commit to principles and values. Develop some principle for your life if you want to be a leader. Develop principles. The principles and values. What are the values you have? Develop your values. Don't let anybody turn you the way you don't want to live your life. Don't let society turn you the way you don't want to live your life. You were born as a leader, and a leader must take that authority. Do the right thing. If you were in poverty, you have to develop that desire. Develop yourself in a way that you were born as a leader. You are a provider to your family, so you have to work so that you can change the setting, the lifestyle of your family, so you can change it. You have to be a help to your society, to your family. So you were born as a leader. Why are you overlooking yourself? Why are you allowing the society you live in to turn you upside down? Why are you living on the street? Why are you allowing economic difficulties to make you as a nobody person in your society? You were born to lead. Create that economic power. Create that financial power. Do something. So commit to principles and values. The next thing is express your passion. Do you have a passion that you must change the condition of you, that you must change the condition of your family? Do you have a passion that yes, this world depends on you, that you have to do something? Do you have the passion that yes, you have to join forces with others so that we can make the world a better world? Do you have the passion that yes, you were born to become a great person in this world, so you have to wake up and do something? Do you have that passion? Develop that motivational force inside you. Create it. Do something right now. Empower others. As a leader, If you discover that you are a leader, the next thing you should be thinking, how can you empower yourself and empower others? Leadership is about empowering people. That's why you need to develop yourself now so that you can be able to empower others. If others are down today and they need people to push them, develop yourself so that you can help to push those people to their level. Do something about their life. Discipline yourself for your purpose. If you want to develop as a leader, discipline yourself. If you are doing the wrong thing, discipline yourself so that you can do the right thing. Stand for the truth. Develop that mind that you have to do what you need to do now before it is too late. You have to do something. Don't you know that there is a natural element of depreciation that is making or to decline in life? That is age. No matter what you do, while you are young now, age will make you to want to decline. There will be the time that the things you need to do now, if you don't do them now, age will make you to decline. And there are factors also in life that can make people, to become depreciated in life. Sicknesses, poverty, those are things also that make people to depreciate. If you don't have a better economy, it makes your life to depreciate so soon. So I want you to work as a leader. You were born as a leader. Read the story of Joseph. As a nobody child, his brother sold him into slavery. But yet, because he knew that he was born as a leader, what he did, he woke up. In Egypt, he became a prime minister. Look at the story of David in the Bible. From being a shepherd boy, he was anointed, and he became a great leader in the world. You were born as a leader. That is why God made you in His image. Bring out the reflection of your good image to the world, and it takes your ability to understand that you were born as a leader and create that power in you. Go for that passion. Do something about your life. You are a leader. You were born naturally as a leader. So why are you allowing circumstances to make you the way you are not supposed to live your life? Do something now. The next thing is coordinate your resources. If you want to be a good leader, coordinate your resources well. Don't be a waste. If you make money today or you have assets, make proper use of your assets. If you have a business, make proper use of your business as well. And your finances, make proper use of your finances so that you won't be a waste to society. Don't be a waste. Money is used to change your life and change the life of others. Money is used so that it can be able to improve your life and improve your condition. So be able to make proper use of the money you have. Or if you don't have money, or you don't have the means to earn money, wake up now as a leader. You should be able to create that financial power. When you have the financial power as a leader, you will be a help to many people around you. What are you doing right now? You were born as a leader. Stop sitting. You were born as a leader. Manage your priorities. Do you have some priorities? Do you have a priorities as a leader? If you don't have priorities, your wants will control you. Because the wants of every human being are unlimited. If you wake up today as human beings, sometimes you say you need this, you want that. In economics, I heard in economics I studied that the wants of people are unlimited. So if you don't have priority, and by planning your life to say that is what I want to achieve in the next 3 months to come, or 1 year to come, or whatever in the next 5 years to come, by setting a priority, sometimes you will just be living, and year come and year goes by, you have nothing to show to the world. You were born as a leader. What are you doing? Just look at your family background and wake up and do something. Don't mind the condition you are in. You can make a change. You were born as a leader. What are you sitting? Why are you becoming a waste? Why you don't have priority? The next thing as a leader you should be thinking about is how to mentor your successor. Because as a leader, you are not just going to lead yourself, you will be leading people. So as a leader, be able to develop your disciples, and those disciples should be able to mentor them. There are many people in Africa who are leading our people, but they don't understand that as a leader, they are to develop disciples. When you develop disciples, not that disciples will develop disciples, you are putting yourself into them, but you are putting system into them so that when you are not there, they can be able to implement those systems. They can continue to lead. They can remember you. They can remember that the leadership is a leadership that needs to live on, because it is about making society better and improving the lives of people. So as a leader, you should mentor your successors, those that will come after you. Be a good leader. You were born as a leader. So what are you doing about your life? But there are other issues you need to understand about leadership. I call them specifics of leadership. I call them specific because they are there to maintain the leadership. So are you understanding this, that you are a leader? Have you understand that? Have you understood this? I mean, have you been able to understand such a thing? You were born as a leader. I want you to understand this. Today, just that you need to understand that there is time for everything. So if you see others in a leadership role, support them. Follow them, because your time will come to lead. But the fact is, individual, I want you to develop yourself financially so that you can show that power to the world. You need to be a person that has the financial power that can buy. Because if you don't have that buying ability, that means economies will die. Because those that promote economy are those who buy. And if you don't have a job doing, it is possible. And you should understand that businesses also will exist. Because what? Financially, you are not able to buy. You don't have the finances to be able to spend in buying goods or paying for services. Those are the things that kill society. If you don't have the ability to earn income and spend money, economies will die. So let's look at the specific of leadership. I mean the maintenance of leadership. One, identify your leadership term. What sort of leadership do you have? Is it an individual leadership or is it collective leadership you are about to take on? You ask yourself questions. Ask yourself the question. Have you identified your leadership term? The next, identify the place in people this leadership is about. You should be able to identify the place. Are you leading within your community or in your home appropriately? Are you leading there? Know the place of your leadership. When you know the place of your leadership, you will then have the mind to say you want to take over the entire society by their evil ways or by their leadership by force. For example, there are a lot of countries in the world today. They are using their leadership, that is military might, to lead the whole world by force. And this is creating a conflict in the world. If you don't understand your leadership type and know the place of your leadership, sometimes because of greed, you will try to spread all over the place. I saw this in my country, Liberia. We had a rebel leader called Chatira who wanted to rule his own country with iron hand, and at the same time he wanted to rule other countries around him by force. If you don't know your leadership, the place of your leadership, you will do the wrong thing. Today, if you look at the democratic nation, they are moving so fast. The leadership of the democratic nation, there are countries who want to lead the democratic nation so much, and they are moving so fast and creating some problems. Even if you look at the socialist bloc, you look at the communist bloc, that is the Russian side, everybody wants to lead. And because everybody wants to lead, it is creating a global conflict. We have to understand the place of our leadership, and we have to understand the type of leadership and the kind of people we lead. If we don't understand that, we try to, greed can make people to spread out wrongly with their leadership around the world and to create problems for the underdeveloped world or those who are yet developing. The next thing is identify the dividend of your leadership. You want to lead yourself, or you want to lead a group of people. What is the dividend, or what are the dividends you think you will get from the leadership? The dividend has to do with the fruits of your leadership. Are the fruits of your leadership going to benefit the people? Are the fruits of your leadership going to benefit the society? Are the fruits of your leadership going to benefit you? So you have to identify the dividend of your leadership. Then the next thing is keep a morale for the leadership. There is no way a leadership can survive if that leadership does not have its own morale. You should develop your personal leadership morale that will make you to keep that passion. You have to develop that. Do that now. Then the next thing is define the dimension of your leadership. If you don't know the dimension of your leadership, the measurement of your leadership, sometimes greed can force you to expand wrongly. Look at big nations in the world. Some are expanding in Africa, some are expanding in Europe, everywhere around the world by force. Some of this expansion are greed. They are not just doing it because they want to protect human dignity. No, it is because of greed. Yeah. So, if I talk about the dividends of leadership, it's the fruits of leadership. So let's look at some of the fruits of leadership. Let expand on the things a little bit. The fruits of leadership. Do the people know about the leadership? The kind of leadership you are, the collective leadership also you are promoting, or you are leading a group of people. Do the people know about your leadership? Do they value it? Is it a positive leadership that is about the people and for the people? You need to ask yourself the question. The next thing, do the people care about the leadership? Do they care about that? If it is the wrong leadership, because of the way you behave, you are leading your people, it is possible there could be a chaos within a society because of the style of leadership you are promoting. Are the people participatory of the leadership? You need to ask yourself the question. The next thing, are the lives of the people you lead improving? A leadership is about improving people. If you are a leader, your personal leader, you must improve yourself, and you are a leader for the collective group of people or a collective society, you should be able to think about how you can improve the lives of the people. That's what leadership is about. It is not about corruption promotion. It is not about self. It is not about how to show power by doing yourself that I'm a leader, by riding in motorcades, or by acting like a kind of a wicked person. Leadership is not about wickedness to promote. No, leadership is about the people. So let the people be participatory of the leadership. The next thing is the community in which the people or you live having some improvement. Does the leadership, because of the style of leadership you have, is it showing some form of continuity? Is it a good leadership? You have to be thinking about those things. That's the only way your leadership will survive. So be thinking about those. Develop leadership. Leadership is about creating some influence, positive influence on the lives of people. I have worked with so many leadership that the leaders don't even raise disciples. They don't influence. They don't know what to do. A leader should be a person that is able to influence people. A leader should have a own kind of a tribes. That means you should have people that can support your leadership. You should have people who believe in the leadership. That's the tribes of the leadership. Every leadership has its own tribes. And every tribe, if you understand the concept of tribe, are collective people who live within a society. They are having almost similar characteristics. So a leadership should have almost those that promote that leadership for which it exists. They should have similar characteristics. They should have the same mindset. With that kind of idea, that leadership will survive. So you should be able to develop disciples. That's what I mean, developing a leadership tribes. Does the leadership have self-character? Every leadership should have character. If a leadership, those who lead don't have character, it's a dead leadership. Definitely, such a leadership will not survive. So develop the character of people. Leadership is not about how to accrue finances for yourself. No, that is not leadership. It is about leadership. It is great promotion. So leadership should be able to promote what I call uh, self-character. Great people do not desire to lead but to serve. That Mamoru says. Don't see power as your personal property for which nobody can take it from you. If you see a leadership as a leadership for people, for the people you are leading, you don't see it as your personal property. So as a result of this, if you don't do the right thing, the people will take the power from you. So you should understand, great people do not desire to lead but to serve. As a leader, it's about serving people. A great leader learns to serve in a sense. You don't make yourself big. The power is for the people. Let the people control the power, but not you should control the power in a sense by doing the wrong thing. Let the power be within the people. It should be practical in improving life and improving the society. So be a good leader. See yourself as a great leader. And I know you will make a difference within a society. You were born to be a leader. You were born to be a leader. Stop carrying a small mentality about you. A leader should start with an individual before it becomes collective. And you are the source of leadership. Every individual, you become the source of your leadership. Those that lead in our government today are individuals from home, are individuals that have been leading family. So if you have a bad leadership from home, you will see that the society also will have bad leadership. You were born as a leader. Develop some principles for your life as a good leader. I know you will understand that you were born as a leader from this point. As you are listening to me, you have watched the video, consider yourself as a leader. Do away with the old greed mentality that leadership is for special people. No, everyone was born as a leader. If you are a woman, you were born as a leader. Do something about that now. Well, I am from Bookworld International. I am the founder of Bookworld International, a local NGO that promotes books. We write books and promote books. This book is reading by me. It is on the Amazon. It can be a good philanthropic because my local NGO promote book reading, and at the same time we are developing authors and we promote authors as well. The little proceed we get from our book promotion, we develop scholarship program for our students in various schools in Liberia. So you can be the promoter of Bookworld International by buying copies of our books. This book is found on the Amazon. Share our pages, and at the same time, we want you to buy copies of our book and promoting Bookworld International. May God bless you wherever you are for being a promoter of Bookworld International by watching this video and by sharing our video as well. May God bless you. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. May God bless you.